It is. It's been off and on, and 3 sets of commissioners, and in all of their rights, everyone has worked hard to try to find a way to make it work. And so it's exciting to be at a point where I think maybe we're there. You know, over the years we've done market studies to determine community need, and this is a Y that would serve, you know, nearly 10,000 people in the county, which is substantial. You know, you've got all kinds of programmatic gaps and needs in the community that the facility is going to make a huge impact with. And then we've done fundraising feasibility work to see what our fundraising capacity is. We've estimated that around $4 million. Obviously, with the project shift in the sense that the county's putting in the land and the Y is going to have to come up with the funding, we're going to have to get really good at engaging all the key community stakeholders and leaders to make this project be everything that we want it to be. The last schematic design was right at $8 million, and so, you know, I think at this point what we'll do is we'll go back and say, here are the key amenities that we need for a YMCA. We obviously need a cold water pool that we can host not only swim events but also teach kids to swim and water aerobics. We need a multi-purpose space and a gymnasium. We need some wellness space. When you've got 30% of the population classified as obese, 37% of the state of adults in the state of Maryland are pre-diabetic. You know, you've got huge health issues everywhere. Less than 3% of the population in that county are involved in any kind of regular health and wellness, and so there's a lot of work to be done there. So we got to make sure that we've got all the appropriate components and amenities to make an impact in the lives of young and old across the county, and then we'll lay that out and say, what's that number look like? Can it be a number lower than $8 million? If not, how do we phase the project to where we can build over time? You know, the Y we're sitting in now has undergone 4 different expansions over the past 60+ years, and most recently a teen center, a 5,000 square foot teen center. So it really boils down to appropriately planning and making sure that we build what's appropriate for what we can raise, and that we can have the most impact at that given time, and then continue to expand on that as opportunities present themselves. Very encouraging to see all the commissioners come together, put together a framework that they're comfortable with, and try to find a way to find a solution. And so to have everyone on board and say, hey, it's something we believe in, this is a model that we think can work, will help tremendously. It's, as anyone knows, raising money is not easy. You want to be in a position where you've got a strong case and a strong story to tell, as we do, and then everyone pulling in the same direction. And so having those commissioners in the town support the project, know that it's going to make an impact, will only help us in those efforts. A YMCA is a community-driven organization, and so YMCAs are born out of a desire within a community to make a bigger impact. And so the county is providing an opportunity to do that. And now it really boils down to community leaders and stakeholders to rise to the occasion and make it happen. And I don't have any doubt that that can be the case. It's just a matter now of now that we're working towards a definitive plan. Once that's solidified, really everyone kind of working at it together and making it happen.